Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. This is what if Naruto was exiled. Okay. Now what does this mean, what if Naruto was exiled? Basically, this was inspired by Rami X, which is the meaning of IBRX. Obviously in the video title that's what that means. That probably has a totally different meaning, and probably if it's my luck it's probably a lot worse somewhere else. So yeah, let's get started. Okay. So just like in Rami X's, Sasuke is going to be leaving around a year later. But different from Rami X's, differently from Rami X's, Naruto won't be going to the village in the cloud, but in the village hidden in the mist. Okay? So let's get started. One day, Naruto was walking home from the academy. He's only around 8 years old, and this is his first couple of months in the academy. He's made friends with Sasuke and Uchiha. No, he's around 9 years old, and it's been about a year since he's been in the academy, and he's made friends with Sasuke and Uchiha. And he's not there for the massacre, so yeah. But on the night of the massacre, Naruto is being beaten to death by some villagers, Aruka Sensei, and a couple more people. Aruka didn't forgive Naruto until he was saved. So, yeah. So, that being said, he's getting jumped. He gets kicked out, and he gets exiled from the village. But it just so happened that Maidtarami, aka Maid Uzumaki, just so happens to save Naruto. Now, why does this Naruto have red hair? I feel like the stress of being beaten brings out all his Uzumaki blood, and it just boils up and boils up. And yeah. And that will unlock his Uzumaki sealing chains. So, yeah. So Maidtarami basically doesn't even come to the Leaf. That was gonna be a peace treaty for the Leaf, but she's seen how they treated orphans, and she herself was an orphan, so she didn't like that. She's like, no, I cannot make an agreement with a village that treats their people like this, and this means war, blah blah blah. She doesn't say this means war immediately. And she gets back to the village, and her sons come, and they're like, Mom, what's happened? Her oldest of her twin boys, who are around the same age as Naruto, says, Hi Mom, how did the peace treaty go? She says, I didn't even talk to their Kage. And they're like, why? You went all the way there, you didn't even talk to the Kage? And she says, well, they treated an orphan as if he was dirt. They kicked him out of the village. I can't respect that, and I cannot agree to work with the village such as that. So, yeah. And they see that he has the swirl of the Uzumaki clan on his shirt. Like, huh, so he's an Uzumaki? He's like, Mom, guess what? And obviously, her younger of her twin boys says, Mom, look at his shirt, look it. And she looks and she's like, So, he's in Uzumaki. And Naruto wakes up because it took her a while to get to the village, maybe 3 days. And he's like, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. And he basically passes out. And he basically gets saved. Now, he's taken in by Mei, but he is trained by 3 special Anbu Jonin because they find out that he is actually a Jinchuriki. So, watch this. Who is the I think it's Jinchuriki of the Mist. I believe they have a Jinchuriki. The Biju and their Jinchuriki, the 3-tailed demon, Sanbi Yogura. Okay, so Yogura. Who are the 9-tailed Jinchuriki? Duh. Okay. We're gonna say they have Roshi and Son Goku as their Jinchuriki. And I feel like, yes, the Jinchuriki of the 4 Tails is a nice person, just like my boy Goku. But we're gonna say Roshi isn't as enlightened as he was in the original. That's around maybe 7 or 8 years before Shippuden actually happens, when we get introduced to other Jinchuriki other than Gaara and Naruto. So yeah, so they decide, alright, so Roshi, I want you to train Goku with your wife or whatever. So they train, blah blah blah. Now, Mei gets married around a year later. It's not even a political marriage. They fall in love. It's A and Mei. A and Mei fall in love. They fall in love and they get married. So she resigns as the leader of the village hidden in the mist, and she basically states Naruto is no longer a weapon for this village, and it technically isn't treason because she wasn't a ninja, she was Kage, and she resigned as Kage. They even had an agreement with the Cloud Village for Mei to marry her. Now, that's after they've been in love for around a year, so they get married. And A basically looks at Naruto and is like, you're a Jinchuriki, right? My brother and one of my best friends are Jinchurikis as well. And Naruto's like, what of it? And Naruto's a little emo because he basically got kicked his behind. So he's around 10 and a half right now. And he's basically, he hasn't forgotten the exile and the people that have basically destroyed him. And he hasn't even forgotten about the love of his life and his best friend. Hinata was the love of his life because even when he was getting destroyed, she came to try to help him. Even though he knew that was one of the hardest things for her to do because she was so shy. And she's on one of the highest ranks. She's a clan maiden. She's basically a princess, if you will. She is a princess. Literally states the princess of the Hyuga clan in the show Naruto. Like, come on. And A basically states, well, how about this? I know you were basically kicked out of your village. Well, I have an idea. How about I train you? How old are you now? He's like, I'm 10. He says, well, how about I train you for about 3 years, and you have the choice to go back there and destroy that village. And basically, Mei's sons, Kei and Rei, basically decide, and their real names, Kiraku-kun and Jaku-kun, Jaku-kun and Keiaku-kun, decide, well, we're gonna train with Naruto because he's our brother. And Jaku-kun says, yep. And Keiaku-kun's like, of course, that's my brother. Even if we weren't born brothers, We're of the same clan. We have the same blood. He's my brother, and he'll always be my brother. And that's what he says. And basically, they get on a 3-year training period. Now, what do you mean 3-year training period, bro? Are you still on? That doesn't happen to Charlotte. Shut your mouth, kid. No one asked you. Basically, this is another 3-year training period because he is a kid. Now, does he meet Jiraiya in this? I believe he would meet Jiraiya in this. Jiraiya would be doing some research in the Hidden Cloud Village, run into Naruto and realize he's the son of the 4th Hokage and teaches him the Rasengan. He teaches his brothers, and they have their own little spin. Jeka-kun basically makes a kind of new type of Chidori. Basically, Keika-kun makes a kind of lava type because basically, no, he doesn't make a Chidori. He makes a boy release one and his brother makes a lava release one. Keikun makes boy release. Oh my goodness. And Keikun makes an lava release. And Naruto knows both these releases, and that's gonna be how he upgrades the Rasengan other than the Rasengan Shuriken. So they all learn the lightning armor because technically they are B's stepchildren. And they're A stepchildren. Sorry, they're not B stepchildren, they're A stepchildren. And yeah, so fast forward a couple years, they go to the village to destroy it. And you see how he said Sasuke basically doesn't leave he waits about another year to make his decision? Well, yeah. Just like Rami X, I'm gonna make him go to Orochimaru, but 3 months later, Naruto is gonna go see, hey, do you want to join us, bro? My dad, my dad over here, his name A, he's a Kage, you know what I'm saying? He's like, smack, you know what I'm saying? He smacks anyone who gets in his way, other than my real father, the 4th Hokage, who I come to respect. He says come to respect, and he does come to respect his father. He says, Father, I'm gonna do something that I know you wouldn't approve of. I'm gonna destroy this village. And he kind of realizes who his father was after Jiraiya tells him, because it's really not forbidden to tell him since he's not a Leaf Man anymore. But yeah, so what happens to the village on the Konoha crash? Well, someone else had to subdue Gaara. Jonin had to subdue Gaara, so yeah. No one really lost their life. Rock Lee was further injured because he tried to be a, pseudo man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fight and got smacked. Hold on. Let me do a better one for you. Smacked. That is my new trademark thing. Instead of saying smacked, I'm gonna be like, smacked, bro. He got smacked. Feel me? How Anime X says Bauer, I'm gonna be like, he got smacked, bro. Alright, so back to this. So they go, Jekun and Kekun basically follows behind Naruto as they go to not really destroy this village, but to flood it with blood. So they go, and they're basically fighting. They take out the guards, and then they meet up with Sasuke as he's about to leave the village. They have a conversation about Sasuke, hey Sasuke, blah blah blah, it's me and Naruto. Did they spread any rumors about how I left the village? Like, no, they beat the crap out of you and exiled you. I heard that you were almost on your deathbed, but you crawled away. I didn't crawl away. The ex-Kage of the village in the mist got me. Now, I'm a cloud ninja. Graduated at age 10, my son and my brother share. Jekun and Kekun. They're twins, they're really strong. I heard about what happened to your clan. Your brother didn't do it of his own free will. It was the Kage. It was the Hokage at that. The 3rd Hokage, seeing as clearly my father, the 4th Hokage, couldn't do it because he was dead, because one of your clan members had the audacity to kill him. Not really kill him, but release the Manta Fox on the village. which I now have inside of me. So they had that conversation. He's about to kill Sakura, but he's like, no, don't kill her. And they're like, okay, this is the one person I will spare, her and Hinata. Anyone else who gets in my way shall die. And Ichiraka Ramen Guy, of course. And he's like, after I do this, I'll become the Kage of this village. To make it the right way a village should be. And that was his goal, kill these people and become the Hokage one day. So, and since he was never actually a nin, he can't be registered as a missing nin, so he can't come back to this village and still become Kage. Even though Sasuke tried to come back to the village and come Kage, you know, even though he was missing nin. Oh God, yeah, murder. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, something's in my throat. Sasuke's trash. Yeah. Oh, Sakura. Man, what's with my throat, bruh? So, yeah. Now he goes on a rampage. First person he meets up with is Iruka. I've been saying Iruka Sensei. And he kills Iruka. And the twins killed the two people that were with him, who were also Jonin, that tried to take him out when he was a kid. So, yeah. And then they meet up. They go into each person's house and slaughter their entire family of the people who jumped Naruto. And as the Raikage said, they need to take at least 10 women of the Hyuga clan. So, and even with Neji's thing, I think Rock Lee would have made Neji realize that, you know, blah, 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 that Naruto made him realize. And he's like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this stuff and that stuff. Yeah, some morally important stuff that'll make you change your ideology. So they basically take the marks that if they, die, they can't, that their Byakugan is gone. They also they have to take out 3 Byakugan. They have to take 13 people in all total. 3 Byakugan users, 3 male Byakugan users, and bring them to the village for experimentations and blah blah blah. I'm trying to. Oh, the princess of the Hyuga clan, and 10 maidens of the Hyuga clan, other than the princess. So in all, they have to bring 14 people back to the village. Now they're wondering, how are they going to do this? Well, they put since they all know lightning armor, they basically get kind of a carriage, knock them all out using a genjutsu, basically take them to the village after they massacre most of the people that they had to kill. So this mission is a success. So that mission is a success, and basically A's like, that was smack. You feel me? So Hinata's like, Naruto-kun, you're alive. And she basically gives him a kiss, and he reciprocates that kiss because he loved her, blah, blah, blah. So 10 maidens, they're adults, and most of them are pregnant. Yeah, they're pregnant. Yeah. And there are a couple females that are around Naruto's age. I think there'll be 5 adults and 5 young ones other than Hinata. And then 3 males. What are the males for? Now, the males are for taking the eyes. Basically what happens is, they take the Byakugan out of those 3 males and put them inside of the twins and Naruto. Now, why am I doing this? Because we're about to make the 4th Great Ninja War. There are going to be 5 wars in total. Why? Because I have to make this 3-year war before the other, like, a year or 5 days, 6.5 month war, whatever. So, yeah. So we're gonna time skip for around 6. We're gonna time skip for around 3 months. And basically, J and K fell in love with these Hyuga princesses, which is not princesses, but these Hyuga women, which was basically what they had to do to, not make their stepdad happy, but for their village. They were all sworn. They were very loyal people. So that's what they did. They fell in love. They started dating, of course, and a lot of the 5 women had their children, and they're pregnant again because, now they're not sex slaves or nothing like that. They're just there to replenish the Hyuga clan. And yeah, it's the Hyuga clan. So this clan started from nothing, and now it's something. So they're for around 3 years, they're gonna have at least 2 children a year. We're gonna say 2 children a year. They had their children the first month of the year, then they had another one, then they had another, blah blah blah. And yeah, so 3 months happen, and they go to check up on Sasuke. He says, Orochimaru has nothing to offer me here, not power. He just wants my body. I'll come with you guys. So they leave, on one condition: we go get Sakura. And they go get Sakura, and that's where we're gonna leave this video off. Okay, goodbye.